Is it Mike? Mike, what the? Oh, dude. Hope you guys are doing well. I was just doing my rounds out here, and you know, I was just thinking, all the times I go live out here, it's not just to kind of show off all the things that we do behind the scenes. It's because it usually means I'm a very happy person, seeing things that make me so happy. Like I was just kind of coming in through the back door. They didn't see me coming that way. And Michael, more to see Mike over here. Big old smile on his face, makes me so happy. And this is something we've got JV over there has been filming, getting some behind the footage of. Check this out. So he's making dowels. And I'm gonna take you over there to show you why we're making dowels. And a lot of people probably have never seen this process. So I gotta put my drink down. And I'll flip this around and show you guys some good footage here. Let me know if this is coming through or not. I don't know why I'm not on my other Wi-Fi router. But, so, we start out with blanks. Okay, Eastern Red Cedar. Right from the same lumber we're making a chicken coop out of. So when we dowel and plug the holes, we got the same lumber. And we're very particular about what blanks we're gonna use, because we really don't want knots. Not that you can't turn with knots, but it can just make it complicated on the lathe. Well, anyways, so you get your blanks, you mark center. And to find center of a square, you just make 2 lines, and that's center. He's probably marked it at both ends. Hope you guys can see that. And then you put it up in the lathe. And then when you're done, you come out with a perfect 7/8 dowel. But to make it perfect, I'll show you guys a little behind the scenes pro tip, a little hack. Just give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you guys can hear me all right, see everything well. I get a little nervous. We're gonna be upgrading our Wi-Fi. I'm finally gonna pull the trigger. So if you guys don't know, I did ask, what is my favorite tool, my favorite piece of equipment in this entire shop? Right here. Love this thing. This is old school. It's an old Delta. It used to be Delta Rockwell. I know it says Delta Milwaukee. Either way, it doesn't matter. Love this thing. Battleship gray, metal, and this is still actually solid wood, believe it or not, when they made it. And I've attached what's called a duplicator by Vega. I'm not sure if Vega's even around. They probably are. They're an American-made company, I think in the Midwest somewhere. I don't remember. But anyways, just an old school contraption. And it's a way to make spindles to duplicate the same exact part over and over and over. And what you do is you make a pattern. And then after you make your pattern of what you want to cut, to duplicate with the cutter head, you bolt the pattern in here. And there's a stylus that'll follow it because it's spring-loaded. Right now, Michael here is keeping it stationary because he's just making a dowel, real nice and easy. And I tell you, there's something that this isn't for everyone, but for the people that have turned and love it, they're going to say one thing, and it's extremely satisfying. There's something about taking a piece of wood, letting it spin real fast, but you got to work real slow, right? It's almost like fishing. You know what I mean? You feel me? Almost, not quite. And Mike's like, yeah. So what he's gonna do, he's just gonna he's got his knob set, so he's got to come in another 1/8. He's gonna slowly keep coming in. And he's just gonna come in, he's gonna dive in a little bit right there. So he really knows how far he has to go. He's gonna take off a little at a time. And we don't take a lot off when we're turning something this small. You don't want to go all the way down. You want to kind of keep it short because it will start to chatter. And that's all there is to it right there. So we'll go check it out. I'm going to go show you guys the reason why we're making these dowels. Well, actually, I got to show you the pro tip on how to get it exactly 7/8. So you can see that chattering a little bit. Very normal. I definitely probably got to get a new cutter. She's probably not very sharp. And I hope you guys are all doing well. Again, happy Wednesday. Any of the coops work or be adapted for caticos? Do you mean catios? Because we have done catios. I love catios. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Wanda. My first car was a Vega. What was your first car, Mike?
Ford Escort.
I remember my first car. I took it off a 100-foot cliff. Only 2 of us have survived out of all the people that have gone off that cliff. Kind of pisses me off. I have survivor's remorse. True fun story that not many people know. Yeah, Buick Skylark. All right, so here we go. So now Here's where the magic's gonna happen. We're gonna go in right about there. He believes that his stops should be right. He came back a little. He's not sure, so we're gonna go a little. You're listening to your gut. That's always good. The instincts are kicking in, young Jedi. All right, so here's how we check it. Here's the trick. You take a 7/8 open end, because we want a 7/8 dowel, and you're gonna put it on there. He's gonna see if he's got a nice fit for starters. See? Trust the machine. So that didn't go on completely, but he'll set the cutter the next time around a little bit more. And not only is he gonna make sure he gets within 7/8, what will happen is this will kind of compress the wood as it spins inside the open end and make it a true 7/8. So actually, I'll show you guys that if you want. Let me know. I got good signal, good Wi-Fi. Wanda, yikes, Michael. It looks scary, but it's really not. One of my worst injuries was definitely on a lathe. After you get done turning, one of the fun parts is you take some sandpaper and you spin this like way faster. We're just on a little pulley system, so we're not spinning real fast. And I got my finger caught in between the sandpaper, and my sandpaper ripped my nail right off my finger. That hurt so bad. And you would think this is a machine you can't get hurt on. This is a machine you could definitely get hurt on, because you let your guard down. Because you wouldn't think, there's no saw blade, it's just a spinning piece of wood. But when you're using a thing like a skew, you put your knife on there and you go to cut this, you get your tip on there and it kicks it down and the handle comes up and hits you in the face. Good times. So anyways, all right, so Mike's gonna set it. Let's see how he does this time. Is he gonna get it? I think you got it. Oh, you're that confident, huh? Yeah. Oh, man, you're right.
A little more.
You got to go a little bit more. All right. Well, let me know if you guys have any questions. You can get hurt on any machine. No, you're exactly right. That is so true. You can drown on a tablespoon of water. So you're exactly right. And yeah, so this is by far my favorite tool. Probably because it's one of the few things that makes my mind relax. My other two, fishing and a campfire. I can work on a lathe all day. And Michael, right now, this is brand new to him. He's always been wanting to learn it.
It's a similar feeling to watching a fire.
To watching a fire?
Yeah.
That's it. That's exactly right. Okay, here we go. So he's going to test it. Oh, you got it. All right. So here's where the magic is going to happen. So now he's going to run it. What?
Seems a tad small.
Ooh, but it's still varnishing it. Well, I call it varnishing. It's probably not really varnishing. Wait till one of these come flying off at you. I think, so when you get a lot of resistance like that, we are definitely due to sharpen that. It is cedar. It's not exactly hard, but Eastern Red's a lot harder than people think. It's right up there with Doug Fir. So what do you guys think? This is, again, one of my favorite tools. And adding a duplicator, at first I was not real happy about it. I had to get it because I had to make a bunch of spindles. And I just fell in love with it because I thought it was a form of cheating. But it's not. All right, so we're going to run it back. You think there's other people in the shop that are jealous that you get to run this? Okay, there's nothing wrong with that.
I would be jealous.
Yes, you master it, and then you let them earn the right to come over here. And the other thing, too, is what's interesting is I've had this machine actually before I started building chicken coops. And this is my first time in 16 years we finally had time. So that's the secret right there. He's going to come in. I'm going to come around here. You're going to see what it's doing is it's like compressing the fibers to a perfect 7/8. You got to be careful. Things could go wrong real quick. It's actually easier to work on a bigger piece than it is a skinny piece. Look at that. Perfect, Michael. Yeah. You got a perfect 7/8 dowel. Okay, so that was cool. And so he's going to cut those ends off. We're going to check them. We're going to go check on... Oh, I don't want to forget my energy drink. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy hump day. Beats whittling. You know, I had to come out here and whittle the other day. I had to make my own chopsticks because we ran out. True story. Check this beauty out. It's been a slow process. We've been so busy with other projects going on. I think Chad is starting to take this apart. Are you starting to take this apart? Yep. Nice. So full 10 by 10. I figured how long the run is going to be on this coop. But he's getting ready to take it apart so it goes into paint. This will be a turnkey coop going to Reno. And I don't know. It's just, the ACRE is definitely growing on me. The peace I have knowing it's going to last forever and never rot makes me so happy. Now I might switch routers. I'm going to go to the bigger router. So bear with me. I'm going to check. How you doing, Cameron? Look at this little chicken ladder. All out of cedar. I bet you we can make, I wonder if there's people that would want chicken ladders just out of cedar for their coops. We should almost add that as an accessory. So this probably looks the same as it did last time. The thing about chicken coops that people don't understand is the walls you can build fast. The gables you can build fast. There are so many parts to make the coop completely functional. It'll blow your mind. And that's one of the reasons why coops cost what they cost. They're just very labor intensive. It's a lot of material, a lot of time. And if you guys haven't been voting, make sure you go vote. We have it on Instagram and I think Facebook. Trying to figure out the official name for the, what is now called the Bachelor pad, where the rooster will be in that little coop part with a little run. And then the girls, the ladies, get the big mansion over here. And if you haven't seen it, I'll show you. This is what the coop's gonna look like. Let me turn that, oh crap. I gotta turn that down before YouTube says, you're not allowed to play that music. Hold on a minute, let me mute it. We're gonna get in trouble. Do you think Kurt really killed himself, or do you think he was offed? Kurt being from Nirvana, if you guys heard that. Anyways, okay. So here's the coop. And if you didn't see it, the rest of the cedar comes in. They're gonna start the live edge clapboard next week. I'm gonna be gone. Actually, this is probably the last time I'm gonna go live like this until probably for a month here. Hopefully we get really killer Wi-Fi in Italy. I'm gonna go live as much as possible. There's that Bachelor pad right there. Gables flu bar me. What's that mean, Wanda? I'm not sure what that means. But anyways, that's the Bachelor pad. And then they're gonna get started on the duck house, which is gonna be badass. So that's what that is. And man, it just occurred to me, so I leave technically Monday. I fly out to Italy, and so I'll be gone. I'm sure these guys in here are gonna miss me, but I'm not gonna be here to see this process, and that is gonna suck. You guys wanna see something else that's kind of cool? These guys don't get a lot of credit because it's just production, but this is the heart of this business. Trying to make it as efficient as possible for you guys so you get a killer coop for a killer price. And I mean, who makes ramps like this? Like, this is ridiculous. Look at that. That is beautiful. Again, dug fir, sanding it, rounding over the cleats for the chicken feet. Scramby's over here is actually, this is one of our pre-hung windows. So the same window you see on our Craftsman Coop that a lot of people are building, inspiration from us. I appreciate when you give us credit. You can actually buy the parts that are a pain in the ass to make, like the pre-hung windows. So that's what Scramby's is working on right there. Yeah, coops. So I don't know, I thought that lathe was pretty cool. Oh, I'm gonna show you guys something else. Yes, there's always fun stuff going on around here. Little R&D action right now. I love when we have, you know, custom coops, and then eventually that custom coop becomes so popular, it goes into production, and then when it goes into production, we R&D it. We know every detail. We do everything perfect, don't we, guys?
Yeah.
So what we're doing right now is, this is a duck house. And every duck house that we've sent out, we've done exactly what we're doing now. And that is, we have to take the time to try fit it and to make it so when the customer goes to assemble it, that it's super easy. And we're finally now saying, hey, should we take the time and measure out the gas struts, where they go, the D handle. So there's the duck house. The floor will be down there. The roof comes up and the D handle. So Jerry here, being so smart and patient, he's gonna get all the details so we can pre-drill everything. And now you're gonna put the metal on it just to make sure everything's perfect, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, here, let me show these guys real quick what I'm talking about. So this is just like the roof on the feeder hopper, just gas struts, and it goes up all by itself. I think this might need to be tweaked a little bit. I think they got it, but there's no roof on it, so I'm a little worried they might be surprised. Just speaking from experience.
I turned him around.
Let me see. And we're catching it. One, we're away from the edge. We're catching more meat, but also we're not pushing so much. Screw. So excellent. Perfect. Okay. How are you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. Silver, platinum. What is that called? Trolling? Hello. What roof pitch do you guys use on your coops? We use all kinds of different pitches. We do everything from 112, 512, 812, 9, 712, 612, 12, 12. We use all kinds of different pitches. All right, I'm back. And I forgot we added a third router, and it was fighting with the other router. And I'm on the new router that's been killer, so we'll see if this is better. Okay, so anyways, as I was saying, as far as the pitch of your roof, it's up to you if you're designing your own. Okay, so I lost a bunch of people. I'll have you come back. Hi, Kimberly. How's it going? When it comes to deciding what pitch of roof you want, actually, so there's a lot to think about. And it has nothing to do, the least important part is the aesthetics, even though a lot of us are like, well, that's an important part because that's like the icing on the cake. That is true. But when it comes to the pitch of a roof, there's so many things to think about why you choose what pitch you use. So number one, how much time and money you're gonna wanna put into your coop. It's gonna have a lot to do with the pitch of your roof. When I first started building coops where you could walk into the run, we did what's called a shed roof. And well, I won't get into all that, but it was simple, but it was a very low pitch, and it was simple and cheap, and that's why I did it, because I didn't want to keep raising the prices on these coops thinking I wasn't going to sell them. Truth be told, it was the opposite result. But anyways, and there is an interesting look to it. It's very modern. I don't like modern. So when you switch to the gable roof, it's a lot more work. And then it's going to come down to how many trusses, what your load's going to be, where you live. So for example, if you live in an area where you get a lot of snow and a lot of ice, you may want to increase your pitch, even though with a metal roof, it slides off pretty easily. We've gotten away with 412, 512s in the winter all day long. 1212, it's going to come off faster. The other thing is, the higher the pitch, you got to compensate that for your soffit. I'll just leave it at that. There's a domino effect when it comes to chicken coop design. So hopefully that answers that question. And, you know, here's an example. Like our cupolas are a 512 pitch. This is just a very standard pitch. And I like it because of certain reasons in the shop, to be honest with you. And it just works. It's very general. It's not too steep. It's not too not steep. And when you go 12-12-2, it gets a lot harder. It's a lot more work putting that roof up. So, I don't know. If the person that asked what pitch is your roof is still here, my question to you is, why do you want to know? Meaning, that helps me to answer the question. Is it because of how much money you're going to spend? Which pitch is cheaper? Is it because of time? Which pitch is going to allow less time? Are you just like the look of our coop and you're building it for yourself and you want to replicate it, which is fine too. I always tell people, I'm not telling people to call up and ask for our recipes. I want you to watch our videos, listen to these videos, and learn why. I'm always trying to explain why, so you can get out there and just design your own coop. Are we about to put the roof on?
No. Do we even have gut roofing that I can really good?
I want to because I think I need to prove a point. Jason,
We have it.
I don't think it's going to work. But I hope I'm wrong. The beauty of my position, I realize, if I'm right, I'm right. That's cool. But if I'm wrong and these guys are right, I still win. I love it. And I love when they're right. But I've been down this road, and I think they're going to have to put the metal on there. So what they're doing is they're figuring out the perfect specs for those gas struts, so it's easier for customers to put on. So we're going to pre-drill it. I don't think it's right, but we'll find out. I like the look of your coupe. Are you the one that asked about the roof? Because that our most common pitch is 512. So, and there's really no rhyme or reason other than it's the middle of the road. And I do also think it looks good. It's also probably the simplest pitch to do. It's still got a nice pitch to it, so it can go anywhere when it comes to snow and rain. Also, again, there's a huge domino effect as far as the soffit and how long you want your eaves to be. Blah, 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 blah. And just go on and on and on. So if you guys have any other questions, let me know. And I'll be happy to answer it. I got nothing else to do right now. I don't think. I do got a sales call I got to jump on. Southern Alabama. I love Southern Alabama. How'd it go? How'd it go?
Well, does that look? I got the pipe hooked up.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure.
Shitter's full. Come on, Uncle Eddie. So anyways, oh, I didn't view message hell for review. This ought to be good. I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Maybe you guys can explain. I don't care. I'll show it. I think 512, no snow, 4x6 coupe. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. It's just 512. I like the look of your coupe. You know, what's interesting is we just did a Craftsman Coop. The customer insisted on doing I can't remember if we ended on 612 or 712. And you wouldn't think that was that big of a difference. It definitely was different. We had to make the walls taller. There's, again, a domino effect, so everything works perfectly. And it actually looked pretty good. So we got duck roof. Do you guys think that's gonna work? I'm gonna keep you guys on and see. Thank you so much, brother. I did buy nipples from you guys. I appreciate your time. Well, you're welcome. Yeah. Speaking of nipples, we just got nipples in. I got to start pumping out videos. It's getting cold, and it's definitely getting below freezing up north. If you are one of those people that have chickens and you hate that task of dealing with frozen water, you don't have to. We sell the best system, period. You just got to hook it up right, and you got to have electricity. And if you do all those things, it will not freeze. We just got like another 20,000 nipples in, getting ready for spring, trying to get stocked up on all our water bars and whatnot. And we have the best nipples. Check this out. Since we're talking about nipples, we don't like talking about nipples. These are the best. You're going to see all kinds of knockoffs on Amazon. I'm not trying to beat up the competition. I'm educating. So listen to me. They are not the quality. Ours are. We are the only ones now that get these in. This is from the original inventor in Denmark. I always get this wrong. This is where Ingrid usually has to correct me. The reason why I love these is the quality of the plastic is far better than all the other ones. These won't fade. These won't crack. Also, that little stainless steel spring in there, it doesn't take a lot to push this open and close, so younger chicks have no problem using them. Not babies. I would still use the verticals with babies, but you can switch to these fairly quickly. The other thing is that O-ring right there. I'm not saying they'll never rot. I'm sure maybe some have. We just never had that issue with ours. We've seen the knockoffs, especially during COVID. This is how I learned all this. When we couldn't get these in time, I was like, well, screw it. Let's just try some of the Chinese knockoff ones. That's how I learned about it. It was just complete knockoffs. Garbage. Absolute garbage. You know the worst part is? Yes, we sell these on Amazon. Go buy them at Amazon. That's fine. Or buy them directly from us. We've had people buy these from us on Amazon and return them, and they're not even our nipples. They swap out the Chinese nipples, keep our good ones, and we still have to refund it. It's ridiculous. It just, oh God, it makes me so mad. But it is what it is. All right, so get ready for, if you already got a heated water system, it is now time to clean it. It is time to make sure you have zero clogs. It's time to take your de-icer and your heated switch, throw it in the freezer for an hour, pull it out, plug it in. All right, I'm gonna show you guys another pro tip. You ready? Here's a pro tip not many people see. Pro tip. This is what's called a witness stick, or some people are gonna call it a storyboard. Either is fine. What's shady? And the reason why we use a witness stick is because notice, in this case, it's just 2 pieces of metal, which is fine because it's just going on a duck house. But it don't matter how many pieces of roofing you're using, you want to stack them all and drill them all at the same time. And you use a witness stick. And by using the witness stick and drilling them all at the same time, what happens is when you put your roof panels up, the screws are all in a perfect straight line. Now, we also do this so we don't screw up, and makes it easier for the customer. And there's nothing worse than having $1,000 worth of metal and we drill it wrong. Not that that would ever happen here, right, guys?
Oh, never.
Never. Is it green? Do you guys talk about... No, you guys are the only 2 wearing a green shirt today. It's like sometimes I come in here and they all are wearing the same color except for me. I think you guys are ready for some new shop shirts, right?
Yes, and a hat.
Oh, hats are coming. You did say you like that one hat.
We got 2 different colors. It's gonna look great.
When I went to Jamaica, I mean, you can't blame them. They just build their, I don't know what you call them. It's actually really sad. If you've never been to Jamaica, then I don't know. And I'm sure there's other parts of the world. It was nuts. They just take whatever piece of metal, build their shelter. Huh? Here's that penthouse, still waiting to go out. What are you waiting on for this penthouse to go out? Any idea?
I gotta fix something.
What?
The wall over here. When I was trimming it out, I forgot that it was a pea tree and not an egg hut.
Oh,
So,
who caught that?
Me and Jason at the same time. We did. We both looked at it and we were like, damn it. Sure.
You know my rule.
What?
Come on, someone caught it first.
I'll let him have it. He can have it.
No, it's not about letting him. I always like to know who had it. Oh, you're gonna use the ugliest screws you can find. All right, so we're about to put the metal on. Let me flip you guys around. And so again, duck house roof, and they're gonna put the metal on. We are R&D right now. R&D, dialing in where we're gonna start pre-drilling all the holes so the customers don't have to figure it out. Right now they do. And we are always trying to make it as easy as possible for our customers. And what do you gotta do?
I just didn't know if he wanted to slice our wrists open or actually put J-channel.
No, put J-channel on. I want all the weight. Or do we not have J-channel? Well, I don't want you guys to slice your wrists. So we have proprietary J-channel that goes on the bottom. It's a love-hate relationship. When you got metal this low, you got to be so careful about not cutting yourself. It is metal. If you run your hand into it, you punch it, slam it, you're going to cut yourself. But it's no different than if you got a knife in your hand. You just got to be careful. However, we all make mistakes, especially at knee level. Ooh, that would slice your knees open. So we have a special metal trim that covers that edge that we call J-channel. And what do you guys think of this? You guys like watching this? Please don't use foul language, please. Oh, I'm sorry, did I? Oh, foul, I get it. Ha, 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 ha. Why does a chicken coop have 2 doors? Do you guys know why a chicken coop has 2 doors? Yeah. Right, that's funny. If it had 4 doors, it'd be a sedan. Truth be told, you know how I found out what a sedan is? A police report. We're like, what's a sedan? The cops are like, your car? Oh. What do you mean? You're following us? Yeah, that's a story for another day.
You want this running down the edge of the board, not the center?
Yeah, I want this part of the rib going dead down that wall.
Gotcha.
That's probably what line up over there. I'm with you now.
So what we're doing is we're adding the weight so we get the gas struts perfect. We've gone this far. Why not put the metal on? I'm trying to think what else. And I hope they're right. I hope they're right, that it lifts up with no problem. We should go check on Mike real quick. He's loving that lathe. So one of the things I love, we do have manuals. We are still, Evan is just trying to get these manuals out as fast as he can. We get so caught up with work, which is again a good thing. Takes a while to get all the manuals done. But if you're just joining us, if you guys have any questions, let me know. And your workers looked all cooped up. Caitlyn Jenner, smash or pass? Is that what I think it means?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
What the hell?
What the hell, Bobby? What? What's wrong? I know, because of many things. And here's what we've learned. When you see a drip edge that big, that means it's not as wide as it should be. So, for this example, don't worry about it, except for now we got holes in the roof. And because what this means is that the metal was kicked over this way too much, giving you too big of a drip edge. And that's going to throw everything off over here. But that's all right. Just go with it. No, that's just the world of metal. And not a lot of people know that. And that's what makes it complicated when you want people to assemble the coop. They don't know. What do you got, Scram? Is that the J channel?
It can be, yep.
It can be. Perfect. Thank you, sir. You picked orange today. Why orange? All right, so this is the J channel. Here you go. Here's the J channel before you slice yourself. Oh, it's perfect, Scrambies. Why do we call them Scrambies? Every day he eats scrambled eggs. Twice a day. I hope you have chickens. Here you go. All right, so it's 4:04. Are we going to get it done? You guys got 25 minutes.
Yeah, what though? We can do the
Yeah, there's a hinge there.
Yeah, you have to pre-drill the hinge on those. Just do this one right here. If it falls on the hinge, you just have to pick it up.
Wow, you're right. That sucks. Why can't we should move our hinges. That's something that's actually pretty important. Now, hold on. If that roof was shifted over, we would still hit the hinge.
Yeah, when we did Greg Pearson, it was like that.
Did you see pictures of his duck house?
Yeah, I got the tree fell on it.
Yeah.
And it didn't break.
It didn't break. Dude, so we're going to go out there. I think, so I'm going to share with you guys how strong our coops are. It's insane. 100-foot pine tree during Helene fell on the duck house, and the coop stood the tree up. There's damage, and it's not nearly as bad as you would think. I think 2 trusses broke, and the reason why I want to go out there and show you guys is because once again, the wood failed before the joint did. That is so incredibly important. And this is Douglas fir. This stuff is so incredibly strong. And think about a tree. God only knows how much it weighs. I mean, all that weight coming down on, and the coop held it up. But we definitely got to go out and repair it. And I think we're just going to have to do a run extension. Save the ducks. The ducks are good, which is also really good. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Happy hump day. You guys gonna go get tacos today? Look how focused they are. See, I'm trying to distract them. They're working. I love it. Love it. Tell you, it's one thing to train employees to do a good job. It's a whole nother to get a team to work together in unison, support each other, read each other's minds. It's my favorite part of the job, probably the hardest part of the job. And what I've realized is just like if you played sports, everyone wants to be the best player until 3 months of practice. You got a week before game day, and that's when people start to come together. And they have to learn that, and it works every time.
All right, do the honor.
Oh, we ready? Okay, do you guys think this is gonna work? What's up, brother? Huge respect, love the grind. You're a hard worker. Hats to you, King. Well, thank you. I used to be a hard worker. I'm a hard worker mentally. Physically, I just can't do it anymore. Should we put the handle on?
If we want all the weight, yeah.
All right, here we go. I'll tell you what. Do we got any bets? Jason, where you go? Are you scared? Don't walk away. No, it's all right. We don't need the handle. All right. Define work.
Perfect.
Do we have to run the dust collector? I'm surprised people can even hear me. Can we turn that off?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's about to get a lot quieter in here. That's probably why. It's all the noise. I didn't mic up. Oh, God, I don't have to yell anymore. Oh, is that better, guys? All right. Tell Jason get his ass back over here. I forgot what I was asking. Do you think it's going to work?
What is perfect? What is working?
That what I want to see is that any person, even a child, if they had to, can undo this, okay, unlock it, and lift it up. But you also don't want it so light that it comes flying up. And that if you forget the lock, that a predator can easily open it. But again, that's what this Wi-Fi. Did I get you guys back? All right, here we go. I don't want. How many people did I lose? Get that wall over. Yeah, I'm sorry. I lost you guys. I must have fucking went over that other router. Okay, so it holds it up. That's good. And here's the other thing we've learned. I forgot to mention to you guys. The gas changes in very cold temperatures. So we have to remember what it feels like. And it's going to feel like this, that it could fail in cold temperatures. And what I'm hoping for is that right about incoming, right about there, it goes up on its own. So I would say we need to tweak this just a little bit, all right? Okay. And I had a feeling just based on that, and I forgot to mention about what happens in the cold. Now, how much play do we have?
A good bit.
Oh, you got a good bit.
Yeah.
You got a good bit.
4 inches.
Yep, and I think the other part is our pivot point. Oh yeah, you got plenty of room there. Hell yeah.
I did this based off of the numbers Mike gave me.
No, I get it. All right, so let's go. My instincts are to take that bracket and go up an inch.
Okay.
Or what else could we do?
What else could we do?
What else could we do?
Other than move that bracket up an inch? Move this one.
True, and that may or may not help. And what I've learned is always the opposite. It's really frustrating. There's something else we could do that I think is an easier solution.
Easier solution.
Yeah, when I am not here, you always got to remember, what would Matt do? What would Matt say in a situation like this?
You mean like a permanent solution for this problem?
No.
Or temporary? Okay.
No. What's something else we could do to test this? Because here's what happens. It's real easy to get so focused right here, and we keep working on right here. Always remember, back up a little. Zoom out. I'm going to give you guys a clue. I'm just curious. And this is a question that came up earlier. We have these wonderful...
Oh, use the 80 pounds?
Try the 80 pounders.
Pop those on?
Hell yes. That's what I'm talking about. See what I mean? Yeah. We're going to do it. Let's go all the way. Let's learn this. Because I thought it was the 80 pounders we need. But before we go making more holes, I say let's try 80 pounders at that number. I wonder when Mike came up with those numbers if he was at 80 pounders. All right, so here's how you switch these. It's so easy. If you guys have never worked on. So these are gas struts. You're going to take a... well, you should have a flat blade.
You got a knife?
Well, yeah, I got it. Who doesn't have a knife? Just don't... I saved you. Okay. I came in just in time. I said, wait a minute, that's going to drop. And I took the blow there. Yes, that loud noise was my head. And, oh my God. Can I get a flathead? Who's got a flathead screwdriver? Can I get a flathead, please? Copy over flathead. Tell Jason to get his ass back. Oh, I already read that. So what are you guys doing? Happy hump day. Now, they should be the same. They should be the same length, different poundage. And we're just going for that feel. Thank you. Lance the legend. He's that guy. So here's a rule I learned down south. They are so superstitious. And maybe you guys can relate. Or is this everywhere? If someone hands, thank you, we got it, Mike. If someone hands you a knife with the blade open, you hand it back open. If they hand it to you closed, you hand it back closed. You guys ever heard of that? I'd never heard of that until down here in the south. Okay. Now, he's got that in. We switched out to the 80 pounder. So we're adding 40 more pounds of lift. And that could be the sweet spot. I got you, bud. My job is to make sure you guys never get hurt. Except for with Lance and him climbing the trees to get murder mittens out. Yes, the little flathead's best. You can get it. You can get it. You got this, Jerry. Come on, Jerry. Is your wife watching right now, you think?
Probably.
So, I don't think we ever did a video. Believe it or not, guys, we did a prototype coop for a customer that is very tall in New Jersey, and he could not have a chicken coop unless it stayed below 6 foot, and he was well over 6 foot. So our solution was his entire roof. We call it the clamshell coop. Hold on, is it killing you? Is it killing you?
You're good.
The clamshell coop, the entire roof lifted up on gas struts. It was nuts. Oh, this is gonna be it. This is gonna be it. All right, you ready? So read about level. Oh, so close, so close. And again, I'm worried in cold temperatures that still may not work. So
does it lose strength in cold?
It loses strength for whatever reason.
We have 100-pound struts.
Now, I think what we should do at this point.
It's still, that's kind of. You think about, we sell it to an old lady, she's not going to be able to open it.
God, that's not bad though. Maybe they need to break in. What's going on, guys? Happy hump day. We're just doing a little R&D. It's thought to show you guys. And it's the duck house. And what we're doing is not R&D with gas struts. We already know they work. They work great. We have to get our specs so we can pre-drill it to keep kitting the coops, in this case the duck houses, so they go out to you quicker and cheaper, and you guys put in the sweat equity. All right. I want to, for giggles, wish Ethan was here. Let's now move our bracket up. What do you want to go, 1 inch? 2 inches?
Start with 1.
Because if you go up more, we can only go so high.
Yeah.
Because there's a board here that'll hit,
Right.
and we got to keep that in mind.
Because that'll be here.
Yes. Oh my God, I don't want to attach it to that wall.
Let's just build the whole coop, do it roll up instead.
I mean, the wall's right there. We could just pull it off the pallet and bring it over here.
Alright, let's do it.
The wall?
No, I think.
Bring it up an inch.
Yeah, we'll bring it up.
I think if you bring it up an inch,
But is that going to make it, that's going to make it where it pitches lower?
it will, no, yes, if I understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
It's not going to slam as quickly, which is actually a good thing. Because I typically want it, and we've always had it right about here, and then it'll go. So, all right, well, that's not bad. What do you guys think? Hello from Puerto Rico. We actually have coops in Puerto Rico. Do you guys know that? Our first one we sold was to a brain surgeon. No shit. Where in Puerto Rico? Do you know? No. Keep working.
You got a square head?
Square head. So we got a coop going to Puerto Rico right now. Let's go check on it. Where is it? The Cali? So we got a Cali coop going to Puerto Rico. Let's see. Where in Puerto Rico? Always wanted to go. I am excited to go to Italy. I'm gonna miss my family so much. Dorado, Puerto Rico. So I guess Miranda. Dorado, Puerto Rico. You ever heard of it? Dorado, Puerto Rico. I don't know. Never been. But yeah, got a Coop nut going there right now. I think that's badass. I love it. Absolutely love it. Australia's been a hot spot. They can't get lumber. And you talk about strict. Holy cows, Australia's strict. All right, it's going 1 inch. Yeah, you might have to undo.
I feel like I'm pushing on something.
Undo. Yes, you're pushing on that strut.
Yeah.
So you either got to undo that strut or take that off. I'm gonna get you a different screwdriver. All right, I'm gonna go get a different screwdriver. I hope I didn't switch routers. Hope you guys are doing well. If you have any questions, let me know. We're just wrapping up for the day. Here are all the air hoses. They're cleaning. Oh, we gotta check on Mike. See how his dowels did. I was showing you guys at the beginning of this. His dowels. Mike, how did they do? Are they perfect?
Yeah, but this one, I screwed the grain up and it's bothering me, so I'm putting a new one in.
Mike, you gotta let it go. Oh, these are your permanent ones.
Yeah.
Just let it go, Mike.
I already did it.
So, you made a decision. So important. So, what he was doing is we're gonna plug all these holes after assembly because we got all our lag screws in there. And again, we made our own 7/8 dowel. And if you want to ever drill a perfect hole, a lot of people don't know this. Forstner bits, these are the best for doing that. Not a spade bit, that'll tear the hell out of it. And the spade bit being, well, just take my word for it. Oh, that's a dinner belt. No, that's a cleanup belt. Whoa, we got started cleaning early. All right, I'm gonna go get them a little screwdriver. Hope you guys are doing well. Dare you to scream. What's your Coop? Oh, that's your Coop? No, are you being serious? That's even better. Are you for real? The dude in Miranda. Because I didn't want to say the name. Obviously, we always keep privacy and whatnot. But if it is, thank you. I love the surprises, the things you would never expect. And I guess when you hear things that you never expected, that means you learned something. Well, I guess there's the whole question of whether or not you believe it. I may not have a smaller flathead for them. Oh, of course I do. It's get into my personal tools. I don't need a pick. Got it. I don't know what's... I'm not gonna say it. All right. What? All right, I don't know. I'm trying to get better at... Oh, did you guys already get it? I went and got you guys a screwdriver, and you don't even need it now. What do we think? That looks good. I like that a lot. I see it has the strength where when it gets cold...
I need a scrap bin.
Oh, boy. Forklift certified in order to drive a forklift. OSHA's favorite to get you on. What do you think, Jerry?
I like it.
What do you like about it?
I like that. The only thing, let me tell you what I don't like. I don't like how hard that is to put.
Okay, I want to try that. Now, first things first. Are you glad we put the metal on?
Yeah, I guess.
Can I zoom in? I can't zoom in. What do you mean you guess? You would not have been happy if you did all this and then the customer called up and said,
It ain't working.
right. I don't want it real easy to pull up. Oh, dude, that's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. That sounds so good. It's like a door on a Mercedes. What's going on, guys? Happy Wednesday. Doing a little R&D. I'm happy with that.
Good.
I'm happy with that. However, what's the next thing we should do? We did a design change. I'm surprised Evan's not. Oh, Evan's at the barber right now. Evan's looking good for Italy.
Oh, Evan?
I'm happy with that. We should consult with someone that has done this before, because it's been probably 10 years since I've even had the monkey with this Chad.
Somewhere.
But Chad, you got a copy, Chad? Come in, Chad. All right. Yes, that's me. Oh, so the customer that said hi from Puerto Rico, that's his Coop.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's awesome. So I hope, are we behind? How far behind? Are we on time? I hope we're on time. We've been on track. And thank you so much for your business. I think that's awesome. How did you find us? I always love hearing how people actually originally found us. Also, this is going to come up a lot. Where, if you got chickens, you're thinking about getting chickens, where was that initial spark that you discovered you could have chickens in your backyard? Tell me that, because I have an idea. It's a huge part of my marketing strategy, but would love to know that. Yeah, Dorado, Puerto Rico is the north of the island. Oh, perfect. Ethan, come here, buddy. Come here, bud. How are you done already?
Because I don't mess around, sir.
You're done already? Did you do the site survey as well?
Yes.
Can you take your foot off? It makes me nervous. Thank you. Yeah, you're like Hawk. Huh? Anyone? Are you guys too young? Hawk. Put the hat on back on. Oh my God. Please tell me you guys know what I'm talking about. Ready? Now flip it around. Say, it's time to go to business.
It's time to go to business.
It's time to do business.
It's time to
get to work.
let's do something.
Yeah. Hawk. Sylvester Stallone.
No.
Over the top.
No.
Anyone?
Sorry, we're under 40.
Yeah.
Right,
Okay, son.
Oh, shit.
Come on over. Give us the Ethan approval.
Or don't. It's not approved.
Where's the handle?
He's right. He's right.
That's good.
Tell me what's good about it. Because there's something we didn't talk about earlier that reminded me here that you definitely are aware of, because you're actually one of the ones that ran into this problem through our learning curves, that we take for, here's a clue, we take for granted down here in the South.
People smarts?
Oh, the temperature, the weather that we're talking about?
I'll put Jerry up against you any day in an IQ test.
Maybe in an IQ test, yes.
Some of the smartest people I've met are down here in the South. Well, you just try to get me in trouble. Okay, no. When it gets cold, the gas struts lose their strength.
Yes.
So we've been tweaking it, and what we did is, see, that's nice. We had to move it up an inch and go up 40 pounds.
So these are 100 pounders?
Those are 80s.
Ooh, we shouldn't have to do that.
Great. Why not?
How
I know who you are talking about. Yes, I know. I'm from UK. I don't remember what I was talking about.
I don't know, but
60 and 60 is 120. This thing doesn't weigh 120
yeah,
pounds.
but it didn't do as well. It didn't like catch and open up to like right here.
Okay, hold on. Should we take this off and weigh it? Because I would agree it should not be 120 pounds.
No, it shouldn't. And that's, with the 80s, that's 160.
It lifted it up. We're not saying it didn't lift it.
Yeah, but after it gets cold, will it still lift it?
That's why I said, you know what? Let's try 80s. I still didn't like it, so we bumped it up that
So
way.
these are 2080s.
Yes. 80-20s.
We're doing poundage first then?
Yes, 80-20s.
80.
Doesn't it sound cooler? What sounds cooler, 80-20s or 20-80s? 80-20s. 80-20s.
And then 60-20s.
60-20s.
And then 20...
20-20?
20-10s.
Should we ask Chad for his opinion? He's done some duck outs. Yes, come on, Chad. Come on over here. Come say hi to everyone. He might be one of my camera shy people.
No, he's one of those people you don't.
What? How did you get that done so quick? What was the grade at the site survey?
4.5 inches.
Well, that's not bad.
No.
That's
so we can do it
perfect.
with one course. But the only bad thing is we're going to have to carry, not we, but they are going to have to carry everything like 120 feet to the site.
Sorry, my phone was
get
told by
the
my son,
trailer in.
Hawk and Sylvester. Yes, over the top. I can't believe you've never seen over the
I think
top.
that's too much.
What's too much?
The 80s.
Swap them out to the 60s. We got nothing else to do right
We
now.
haven't-
Are you
we
not
haven't
entertained?
tried-
You are
we haven't
always
tried
hungry.
The 60s with it bumped up an inch.
Yes. Because now's the time to find out.
Protect my head.
Don't worry, there's no expedited this week, so you might as well get your hours in. Matt, I promise I will get. Yeah, I already saved his life earlier. I sacrificed my head.
Ooh, don't stab the wood.
So, anyways, Matt, I promise I will get your answer. How did my wife and I find? Oh, I would love that because what I've realized is my number one job, other than make sure people don't get hurt, is every day making sure the phones ring, getting out there, figuring out how to get in front of people so they find out about us, but more importantly, find out about having backyard chickens. Find out it's not just cool to have backyard chickens that have fresh eggs, how much healthier they are for you. Finally, there's this huge, I hope it's not a trend. I hope it lasts forever. More and more people are finding out how bad our food is, how bad we're poisoning ourselves. And speaking of that, I've been trying to reach out to an app that I talked about probably last year that when I discovered it, loved it. Are those 60s?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you're right.
I just broke out in a sweat right there.
About what?
So now
You want it to. Well, no, because you don't want it.
we wanted to lift. I just thought that was Gus for a second. We wanted to lift.
Maybe no. Maybe
Where's
you are
Chad?
right.
Wait, what?
Maybe you guys are right. Happens every so often.
Right about what?
Right about me maybe needing the 80s.
Chad, can you come over and see what your thoughts are since you've done a bunch of these?
Giant rigging.
Yeah.
Did you try to put that guiding on that?
Definitely not 60s.
No, yeah, we need the 80s.
I think there's more to the equation.
What's the problem?
I like the 80s. Right.
There's not a problem. Well, there
There's no
is.
handle.
There's
That's
no.
the problem.
I love it. I'll lift it up.
I don't like it.
We do need the 80s.
What poundage do we normally use?
60s.
Those are it, but those are a little bit.
No, those are 80s now.
No.
No, those are 60s.
These are 60s.
So we started with 60s. We're switching to 80s.
Oh, I know what the problem is.
Don't say yet. You sure?
Yep.
Don't say you saw the car until you actually see it, until you're sitting in the car. Anyone?
I know what the problem is.
Anyone?
You think it changes when they're upside down?
Nope.
I need to know. We need to call them and ask why, because that's right. That's technically right side up. Hold on. So don't tell us. Are you 100% sure you know what the problem is?
Yes.
Okay. Tell us first what the problem is.
You said don't say it. All right, so these.
No. You're right. What I'm asking is, because it's not working, tell us what we want to see.
What I want to see? Or
No,
what we want to see? Us.
Remember that whole conversation we had earlier about team?
So what we want to see is once you bring it about here, it lifts itself it's by itself at this point.
Exactly. Okay. So
I feel.
you feel. You said you know. Now you feel.
I feel that these need to go down farther.
So we talked about that, and it's always the opposite. But
Yeah,
you
it's
would
opposite,
think
because it takes more pressure to push here, and it's opposite because you would think out here is less, here is more. So you
Yes,
have to
that's
put
why it takes
down
more-
farther.
Yeah, no, that's why I would have to come up further.
it would have to come up.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's opposite.
Oh, here we go.
It's opposite.
Fight.
It's the opposite. It's opposite day.
I've been
No,
arguing
we're
with
not.
this guy for 3 days about nothing.
Hold on. So this is good. So Chad says, bring that barrel closer this way. Ethan
Which will
says,
also bring it up a little bit higher.
but it should make it stronger. It's easier to lift here than it is down there.
Yes, and it's opposite of what you think.
I know, and I said that earlier. It drives me nuts. So let's find out. Let's be the master.
All right, I'll hold it. Come on, Jerry.
What, you moving it all again?
Oh yeah, we're gonna move it. We're gonna make this thing look like Swiss cheese until we get it right.
So hope you guys are doing well. If you guys have any questions, let me know. We decided to get chickens when a baby chick appeared on our backyard. We raised the little guy thinking he lives, we get more. If he lives, we get more. That's pretty cool. So that's like not the cat distribution, it's the baby chick distribution. I was not fond of chickens because of the smell. That's when my wife found you guys and the deep litter method. You convinced me. You guys are gonna love the deep litter method. And listen,
Say these need to come in about 1.5 inches.
And then that needs to go down.
And this needs to come up about 1 inch.
and that's gonna be stronger. Listen, the secret.
That's how I did it.
Whose
I got pictures of
shoes?
I don't know. Somebody just was scared.
Those are mine.
Why are they?
I don't know why they're there, but those are my Irish setters. Or no, they're
So listen,
Red Wings.
keep it simple. That is the secret to the deep litter. Do not mess with it. Just follow the basics, and you will be successful with the deep litter. Always remember, have the right size diaper for the right size baby. Okay, so we're changing these out.
You hear him? He doesn't want to move just the top, but he wants to move both of them.
Yeah, both of them. 5 more days though.
How
5 more days.
So help me God if you make it so we can't come back to the United States.
Well, you guys can, but if I can, it's. I mean, I'm alright with it.
Listen, see, focus.
Let's do it right here.
Yeah, okay.
Are you sure? Is there? What is the restriction about going up? It's that board on the wall, right?
No, it's not the board on the wall. It's the drip.
But is it gonna
Or the
open?
drip bottom.
No, it's not going to
How far
open.
is that gonna open?
Yeah, no, but he's going to want you to bring the bottom one up.
Do you guys ever work anywhere where it's like this?
Oh,
Yeah. So
But we do so well.
you got this.
No, you're the one that wanted to change it. You hold the damn roof.
It is. I do know. We've always said it's opposite.
Because right now,
Wait a minute. Are you?
right now, even when it's closed, we still got 4 inches here. So that's why I was saying when you bring it up, that's right. Well,
I agree. I'm with you. But what I remember when we first did this, when it was Evan and I, were like, "Oh my God, it's backwards. It's opposite of what you think."
So now we have to take this off
Why?
to move this up so it can fit.
Oh, you're really putting some holes in
yeah,
this.
because right now it's not. It's only going to come up like here.
Oh, go for it. Do you got? Who do you guys think is right, Ethan or Chad? Mm-hmm. Put Fat Boy to work. Any advice to stop? What?
Say it to my face.
Oh, I didn't think you're fat.
Hey, did you put?
Any advice to stop the chickens from sleeping on the American Coop ladder? Been doing it every day at sunset. Put them in the house. I bet you they're young. You have to give me a little bit more details. What I can tell you, typically, when that's happening, is because they're still learning the coop, and they eventually will learn to go to the highest points. And I am willing to bet they're young, and that they need to. Good catch. Good. Oh, you say, man, Jerry, you just. Oof. I'm willing to bet that they're young, and that they'll make it faster for them to go up on the roost bars.
Do this one now.
Why do we got to sacrifice? Well, because we're gonna pre-drill it. Oh my God, look at all those holes.
this is
We'll
something.
just turn it inside out.
I just pulled these off the shelf.
It won't let me
I forgot what I was saying. I don't remember.
because of that.
Yeah.
No, this has to go down.
Yeah.
Yay! Good job, Jason. You need a rest, Chad?
No, that ain't that bad. I got the help from that one, kind of.
How'd your Raiders do this weekend?
He doesn't
I
want to
don't
talk
know.
about
They
it.
probably lost. Oh
Right.
yeah, they did lose.
My Bears are dominating. Just like to let everyone know that.
You put it on scale.
You guys want some close-up shots?
I'm sorry my hand's so fat. Hold on, we got to get it. Yep.
You want to show everyone your extra muscle in your hand? That's really weird. Look at that's not normal, Ethan. It's like you got a tumor coming out of your hand.
It's a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
It's a tumor. Right there.
Who's your daddy and what does he do? All right. Oh, we got to do that one still.
Why are you breathing so hard?
Because he's, go ahead.
So fat.
Obesity.
You should have saw him when we first hired him. I'm like, dude, are you going to die? He has,
Get straight.
what is it called? OPD?
OSPD?
No,
COPD?
COPD. Dude, it's like, you scare me. Yes. And he smokes menthols. Why?
Right.
Why?
Jerry,
Yeah, I don't, man, okay, hold on. Do we think, only Chad knows right now because he can feel it, and it looks like
I
he's,
feel like Ethan's right because he usually is when you don't.
Nope,
know
I'm
anything.
wrong.
Dang it.
I'm wrong.
Won't even hold up now. Thank you. Have a good day.
Good job. Chad.
oh, there you go. All right.
That's where it goes. I keep telling everybody I have the numbers.
All right,
I have
Ethan,
the numbers.
put it
I
back.
have the pictures.
What is opposite? You know what's opposite? It's the direction of these. We thought the gas strut should go this way. Well, yeah, we know that now. Okay, so that's what it was opposite. All right, let's change it out real quick. Come on. I
You
know.
don't have any resistance on it now.
Why do you got to do that to me? I just broke out in another sweat. 9, 10 weeks old. Sounds good. Thank you, though. No, they will learn that. Yeah, that's what I figured. They're young. That is so typical when they're young. If you want to speed it up, keep putting them in the hen house at night, and they will learn it. Don't shove them out of the hen house. Let them learn to come out of the hen house on their own, and they will learn it. All right. So if you guys are just joining us, happy hump day, happy Wednesday. This is a duck house. I was going around showing you guys everything of what's going on today. And Mike was using the lathe, making dowels. Went around, showed you guys a couple more coops. And I thought it'd be fun just to show a little bit of R&D. This was a very popular video when Evan was down here and you both were doing this on the feeder hopper.
Yeah.
And so now Chad is going to say we're going to come up.
Well, we don't want to push it up too high.
One right there.
Well, let's undo.
Well, let's-
Hey, can you undo that? Just undo the screws on the bottom so we can have more play.
And then that one's gonna fall down again.
Yeah.
When I found this channel, I thought it was a
What do
British.
you want?
I thought it was British. Sorry, I still subscribe though because me and my son aren't looking to get chickens. Well, that's still cool. We actually have a lot of people that will comment and be like, "Why am I watching this video?" But I'm still amused, you know, especially about chicken droppings and deep litter.
Oh yeah, baby.
Okay, that sounded weird. Yeah. Was that wrong? I'm gonna plead ignorance.
Whoa.
All right, you don't need the third screw in there yet. 2 screws is gonna hold this.
No, more like,
Dude, this thing's gonna come flying up and knock you out.
can you like
Mama
flip it
said
to where
not
this is
to,
actually straight?
Where'd we get this from?
I don't know why you put that.
Don't you worry about it. That's proprietary.
Make it
Yeah. Well, did we?
Don't you worry about it.
More, or is this one we found on?
It's top secret.
Looks
Why are
like
you breathing so heavy? Why do you still smoke cigarettes? Don't you think you should quit?
you gotta want to quit.
No kidding. That is the secret.
That is the
All right. So why can't we get our new? We can't.
That's not moving very much. But
We can't wait to get our new chickens. Can you do this in metric system? Do what in the metric system? We're about to really do a lot with the metric system.
What is it? It's 24.25.
Yeah, blah 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 blah. So do you think? Because we're about to go to Italy. They did this beautiful foundation all out of stone on the side of a mountain. And then we find out Evan mistakenly got his conversions wrong from inches to centimeters. We got 17 days to put this coop together, go in there with no tools. We got to go rent them. I have a bad feeling the base is not even going to be right. I hope you like Italy.
I'm gonna love it.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. I can't wait, but I am tired of traveling. If my family was going, it'd be completely different.
I'll go.
No, you got to stay here, and you got to be Evan.
Yay!
All right, here we go. Stays up. That's always good.
Dang!
bang. Still not right.
I think we.
Wait, are these the 80s or the 60s?
60s.
No, this will work.
I thought you just said they were in the 80s.
I
Swapped
thought.
them out for the 60s because we moved them and swapped them.
These 60s will work.
Yeah.
Should we try the 80s? Well, hold on. Can I? May I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thanks.
Sure, you should show.
What's that supposed to mean?
I think what it means.
Whoosh.
It doesn't slam as hard as the freaking hopper freaking lid.
I like the way I had it. Like the 80s.
Nah, that's perfect.
Oh, I like that because it has a lot of travel, all on its own. Should we try the 80s, or?
Well, I'm kind of hungry, so.
You're always hungry. How much? Do you ever ask? How many pounds of food do you eat every day? Honestly, you ever think about that? All right. Good job, guys. So, listen. Are we confirming this? We like it? 60 pounds, 60 20s.
26.
60 20s.
We like our dimensions. And then we got to do it all over again on the 8x duck house.
Then use the 80s for sure.
That's why we have the 80s.
Yeah.
An 8-foot wide
I-
duck house?
Chad, were you around when we did the clamshell coop with the roof
Yeah.
in New Jersey?
Was he there?
I'm sure Chad's been around.
Worked with the
So
company.
that guy
Well, no,
right
I
there,
know,
he
but I
came
thought-
in to help out for about a month, and he's still here.
Oh,
What,
yeah.
5 years, 6 years later?
But
That's where I ran into it and blood started gushing down my face.
Yeah, no, I was working in the shop. I didn't go to New Jersey.
Dude, I moved that coop with my head.
I bet you did.
Picture. We need to reenact. You know what we need to do? We need to reenact all the things that have happened. Picture Ethan
All the time.
running full speed in that clamshell because it was a low roof. And again, we had to lift it up because it had to be most of the time below 6 feet. What did you went running full speed? Hit your
I
head.
was going like this, and I came up too early, and one of the cross members hit me like right here on my head, and my face just started gushing blood.
And you moved the coop.
Yeah.
And it was not exactly a small coop. All right.
I got your tape measure.
Okay, well, that was fun. We're going to have hoodies soon, hats soon.
Can I get a hat?
They're coming. I was supposed to have a merch meeting today, and I never did. Let's go see who's left. We'll say goodbye to everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. And Mackenzie flies out tomorrow, so we're going to lose her for a couple days, which always sucks. Oh, my God. I thought this was a big, wide ramp at first. But no, it's... Guys, look how beautiful this is. Come on. This is ridiculous. So proud of these guys. And we split that on purpose because we don't want it to cup. We could probably even do some more boards, but just trying to find that sweet spot. That is just beautiful for chickens to walk up into their coop. Now we sell these all by themselves. It's one of our accessories. Just gorgeous. Why? Why make them so beautiful? It's ridiculous. But we do. That's what we do. Mackenzie's probably on the phone. Well, I forgot to mention, if you guys did not already vote, make sure you guys vote for what we should call the Bachelor pad. Oh, Mackenzie's not on the phone.
Just got off the phone.
Oh, nice. How's it going?
Good.
So you leave tomorrow.
I do.
Are you excited to go home?
I am.
Oh, what do you got there?
Nothing.
Pressure regulator?
Well, yeah.
Lead free? Yep.
I was on a customer's profile, so I switched.
Customer's profile.
You know, you can't disclose everybody's.
Oh, you're right. I forget. I'm so intrusive. And non-left. So we just finished the duck house out there. Got the struts in perfect. So the customer will be able to have pre-drilled holes for putting in their gas struts, so they don't have to think about that. The last time I voted, they didn't count it. What? No way. What happened if strut's angle is reversed? It doesn't work. So that's what we thought we were supposed to do originally, and then we realized it got to go like this. And then also, for some reason, the barrel has to go up, not at the bottom, which is really weird.
What are you talking about?
Santa. Oh, you're saying I'm Santa? Do I look like Santa?
No.
I'm that. You promise. I'm that bad. I still got a little. I'm thinking about shaving it. I'm not about to shave it. Maybe I'll do it before I go to Italy.
You will totally blend in, I'm sure.
I doubt that. All right, and then one last thing. So someone said their vote didn't count. Here's JV doing his editing. Oh, he's actually working on it right now.
Yeah.
What's going on with the? Are you watching me live?
Yeah. It's
Okay,
like,
that's kind of creepy.
I know, it's kind of like Spaceballs.
I've never watched
Oh,
Spaceballs.
watch it on the plane to Italy.
No.
Oh.
For some reason, I've tried. I don't like it.
Oh, it's so good.
So what's going on? How's it going?
Good. Just trying to get the next round. Tomorrow we start the round
So-
of 8.
Okay, so tomorrow. Okay, so what are we gonna call the 8? Come on. You know, you got the Sweet 16. What do you call it in basketball when you do the 8? Anybody? I don't know, but we got to come up with our own name. Thank you. Yes, I don't look like Santa at all. A little. Come on. What do we call the 8? The 8-round pick. Do we got to AI it? You got this. We got to come up with something.
What about something to do with a nest?
The nets.
A nest.
A nest. Okay.
The eight nest, the nesting.
Sweating, thinking so hard. Anyways, all right. So What's tomorrow? We got Cockerel Cove.
No,
that's tomorrow. Roosters.
what's
Cockerel.
tomorrow?
That's just a hard word to say. I don't even like it.
I'm probably gonna do Cockadoodle Den and Cocktail Quarters tomorrow.
Ooh, tomorrow. Cockadoodle Den up against Cocktail Quarters. Who do you think's gonna win?
I don't know.
I know
Cock-
what I'll pick.
Cockadoodle Den was pretty popular in the vote last time, so
That's what I'm going for.
I love the cockpit. Oh, you mean it's gonna be Cockadoodle Den if they win the poultry pad? I don't think poultry pad's a good one for this particular situation.
Yeah.
Because we want to make it more roostery, but it's not bad. I do. Oh, so wait a minute. We never added cock block.
no.
I thought that was a really good suggestion.
Wait, what if that's the next set? The next set's the cock block.
Another side. We can't do this again. This was so. Okay, hold on. So the Cockadoodle Den won against the Feathered Den. Not surprised. That was weird. And then Cocktail Quarters beat out Cockerel's Nook, which is good. And then you got the Poultry Pad beat the Cockerel's Castle. I thought the Cockerel's Castle was pretty good. Hold on. Karsten just said the same thing Mackenzie said. Call it the eighth. Actually, Mackenzie suggested that. I'm like, it's kind of weird. It's hard to say. It's a good idea, but kind of weird. Anyways, so the cockpit, Chateau de Coq did not win.
Nope.
Oh, I'm
Those are
kind of,
very close.
That one sounds inappropriate.
I'm a little disappointed.
Yeah.
Horrible.
What's horrible? Who speaks over there?
I do. That whole chateau, whatever.
What do you? The Chateau de Coq is very Francais. Oh, wait a minute. So we have to still finish up the.
This is a very close race.
Oh, so this is the race right now.
Right
All right, if you guys have not voted, make sure you go vote. Right now, it's the Pecking Palace against the Fowl Pad. No way that's close.
It's pretty close.
Pecking Palace is awesome.
Facebook is is Foul Pad. Everybody on Facebook seems to like that, and Instagram, everybody seems to like this.
The Cluck Shack Lost.
Yeah.
Oh, the Cox Corner. That's a good one. Someone should start a bar called the Cox Corner. That's not bad.
That
I'll
sounds
do
like-
it.
Cockadoodle Cottage beat out the Beak Boutique.
Yep.
Oh, the Cockerel Cove lost to the Rooster's
We
Ridge.
got some upsets.
Are we going to be betting on this? Is there a spread? Oh my God, there is some upsets there. So this is actually more fun than I thought. If you guys have not already voted, go vote. It's just there to help grow our social media, have some fun, engage, all that good stuff. So, all right, we are doing VCL this Friday at noon. Friday at 4. Where did Mackenzie go? Friday at 4. Did Non take murder?
She did. Yeah.
Okay. Carrie got a new chair. You like your new chair, Carrie?
I love my new chair.
All right. Are we behind? There's a coop going to Puerto Rico. And the guy said hi from Puerto Rico. And Jason's like, I got a coop going to Puerto Rico. It happened to be that guy's coop. We're not behind on that, are we?
No, we're sure you're running right on schedule.
Right on schedule, finally. In all these years, we're finally right. Yes. This is what happens when you have a roof leak. And you can't find a roofing company to fix the leaks. How long have we been working on this? 3 years?
Oh,
How hard is it to get a roof to
how
not
long
leak?
have I worked here? Yeah, 3 years.
Oh, call it eighth. Oh, no, I think I already said that. All right,
It
you out?
It has a face now.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, wait, we're zoomed in.
I have to
I've
get
got
stuff ready
Williams.
for the service and repair call.
Are those heightening chucks? That's an awful thick sole, young lady.
Yeah, they are. Here.
Wait, do this again? What?
Yeah, like this is normal, and then it goes through this.
That's quite a bit. Wow. Someone says they love your shoes.
Thank you.
Yeah, they do look good.
I love shoes.
Yeah, Mackenzie's, tell me about it. What do you got, 500 pairs? So she switched to all black. Is this your winter attire? You switched to all black?
Yeah.
I need to.
In October for Halloween. But we have a coop that went through a hurricane and a pine tree fell on it. So
We were talking about that earlier.
I have to get that printed for the morning before I leave.
All right, so VCL this Friday. Don't forget, Friday at 4 did not work. It bombed. It sucked not having Ingrid there. Ingrid was so mad at me. I should go probably buy her flowers. I didn't realize.
Every woman loves flowers every once in a while.
Some tells me Ingrid doesn't, but my instincts are to give her some flowers.
Bring her a new chicken.
Yeah, I suppose. That's it. All right, guys. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. Later.